going to talk about Raúl de Nieves. Raúl was born in 1983 in Mexico, and he currently lives and works in New York City. De Nieves, who works in sculpture and performance, attributes his art practice to his childhood education in Mexico, where he was taught to sew and crochet. The opulent sculptures he creates reference ritual costumes in Mexican culture and evoke other global theatrical traditions, from Japanese kabuki to circus performance to religious processional attire. Nieves says, "I think art and fashion both have a magical ability to empower and transform." Let's take a look at a couple of Raúl's sculptures. What animals do you recognize in those sculptures? What materials did he use? Let's look closely for a minute. Okay, so I know everybody at least started designing their costumes last class. So I'm going to show you one example of what I would do if I was designing an animal costume. All right, and my favorite animal is a peacock. So I am gonna do this. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna start with that. And since it's a costume, it does not have to, look like perfectly like the specific animal. I'm gonna do a nice long skirt with mine too. Which means I'm gonna erase my legs so you can't quite see them. All right. All right, so I'm starting to work out the details of my costume. Okay, so I think I've got most of the sketching done, and now I am gonna start adding some color into this. And I will probably fast forward through the coloring part. All right, this is my finished animal costume. Okay. This is just an example of what you can do. Yours should not look like this. You should be doing your own animal, whether it's a lion or a tiger or a bear or a fox or a giraffe or a zebra or a penguin or a unicorn, whatever you want. Okay, but color it up. Make it look nice. Make it look interesting. Hi, boys and girls. So last week we were working on our costume, and this week we're gonna make a plan to make a mask for our costume. Now, you may have just a photocopy in front of you. This is gonna become the plan, and we're gonna make it out of paper. So I want you to think about, what your animal costume was and how you can make that how you can make it on paper using paper. So this is just going to be the plan. So I want you to draw and color what your animal is. So first off, if you say you're doing a lion, you want to do your mane sticking out. And you can do that. You're gonna need some ears for your lion. And I can erase inside those ears. So think about, the parts of your animal. Okay. And, maybe since the lion is a cat, maybe you've got some whiskers. Maybe you put in the black nose here. I can color this a little bit later. So this is just one example. So you're gonna draw your animal and you're gonna color this, and this is gonna become the plan. So let's take a look at, I'll do a couple of examples, but you should be using the animal that you drew, okay? Say your animal is a giraffe. All right, I'm gonna draw those little nub things that a giraffe has. I'm gonna draw the ears. Add some color detail here. And I'm gonna draw a bunch of giraffe spots for my giraffe, or for the mask. Okay, and then I would color this in giraffe colors. Say you want to do a unicorn. Okay, you got your horn. Maybe, let's see, I'll put some fancy details on the horn. We do some cute ears. Maybe some fancy eyelashes. and, you know, maybe some wisp of hair for the unicorn. Okay. Let's see some details in the ears. There we go. And then you would color this in. Now, this is just a plan. We are going to be making these out of paper next class. All right, one more example for you guys. All right, say your animal that you're choosing to do is a fox. Okay, you got the big ears of a fox. Okay, I'm gonna take that out. That's okay. All right, you know, they have some detail here, different colors you can add, and they have this furry bit. Around here, and you could add in a little nose for the fox, and I'm gonna make that much smaller. Okay, so there's an example of, well, and got some detail here. All right. And there is my basic fox mask. Okay, so I chose to color the giraffe mask. So once you have your mask designed, you want to make sure that you go ahead and color it whatever colors you think it should be. Okay, and remember, this is just a plan for a mask that we're going to make out of paper. Please keep in mind you shouldn't be doing a giraffe unless that is the animal whose costume you drew before. So plan out your mask. Make sure you write your name on this piece of paper, okay? And put it back in your folder when you are done.